Three porgies, nice. I love when the triple float actually pulls through, dude. I think I have, yeah, I have a full row too. Yeah. Perfect. Now let's go to the fucking other spot. Alright, bring us over to that other spot and I'll be right back.
Hands to the sky, hands to the sky, come on. Hands to the sky. Ladies, let me hear you.
You guys in the spot?
Put your hands up to the sky. Picking up Ukraine. We see you.
F. Hey, right, no, hurry, go to the left. No, fuck him. He's going the other way. He's the #1 fisher. I'm kind of afraid of him. Protection. No, you're good. You're good. Stop. Ah! Nice. Okay. Easy peasy living squeaky. I know the feels. You fisherman, get out of our spot. Oh, he's coming back, dude. I think he's gonna try and fish this with us. True. Wait, what guy? Yeah, that's an NPC. Dude, this guy's totally come to fish our spot. Yo, he might crash into us. Click do not board other adventurer ships. That's a frigate, dude. Probably not, because I think he still has to accept the challenge. Look at this fuck, dude. Okay, thank God, that thing fucked. Shit was fucking huge. Yeah, no, it's moving. It's just going pretty slow. Yeah, you just rendered out. Oh. To the right, right? Like towards Velia? Yeah, that's definitely an NPC, dude. They drive special boats. I don't like how the sun's like right in my eyes. 3 porgies, let's go! And Artisan for fishing, dude. And Artisan for fishing, bro. That's 2 levels in 1 day. I'm a fucking machine, bro. Yeah. Yeah. 2 porgies.
Let's go.
God, that sun's bright as fuck, dude.
Raise your hands, come on.
I just started doing what you told. I'm in the ocean without a boat. You're back. God dang, dude. What the fuck? That's what just happened to me, dude. It's never happened to me, dude. Just don't let it happen again, bro. Dude, I 100% thought I was about to have to swim all the way back to shore. Dang. Dude, I'm like still glitching through the boat. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm about to fall off at any second, it looks like. Hey, I have to make a call real quick. I'll be right back. So I'm guessing neither of us realized that the spot despawned. I thought mine was too. I gotta make this call. I'll be right back. Never mind, it was too early to call. Whew, fuck, dude. My work. Nah, well, so because of the hurricane, there's this thing called flexible PTO, which basically means that due to the circumstances, you can call out if you need to, and it not go against you. So, I'm calling out because I need to, and it won't go against me. Oh, we're going out to Ross? Well, so we can switch servers though, and that'll reset the hotspots. No, we can switch servers while we're in the ocean. We might want to like just get on one of these islands real fast and just fucking so we're not in the open ocean. But no, we can just fucking switch and we don't have to dock. Not spotting anything at the moment, boss. Go into observe mode, get a little bit of a closer look. Yep, boss, there ain't shit. There ain't a fucking thing. What about underwater? I'll look underwater. You know, it's actually so cool how this game, like, they fucking cared about their, yeah, cause like the under the water looks so good, dude. Really? Oh, that's pretty cool. We're kind of far.
We got a few minutes left for Miss Kate. Let's get loose. Black area, short playground.
All right, most of it. Yeah, because I mean, dude, fishing and Rosh is like, it's kind of shit, man. Yeah, I don't see shit either. I think the worst we'll have to do is just have to reset fucking the party. Let's go into back up a little bit and it might let you. It might be because you're against the island. Okay, let's go Balano 6. Why not? How long? Oh shit, well I'm in the ocean waiting for you, dude, so just wait in that spot for a few minutes, bro. Yeah, cause that is super fucking stupid. Yeah, cause I'm just chilling in the water, so I'm on the little island though. It's kind of a pretty island, dude. I'm gonna walk around it. See if there's anything up here. Oh, people on here, dude. There's like a little warrior on the fucking island. There's 2 warriors. I hope not. Oh, there's like monsters, like this what is that? Oh, it's a fucking wolf. It's a giant wolf. Hey, bud. Oh, he's attacking me. Get the dude, I'll kill you in like 2 shots, bro. No, he's not dying. Not to my knowledge. His health's not going down. What? How do you die? I'm trying to melee it to see if that'll like do something instead. No, I'm just gonna get off the island, dude. It got pretty close, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna chill right here. It took half my health down. That's fucked. I guess I'll do the same shit, dude. Just fucking...
Hi, I'm Jesus, and this video is going to show you the best way to get a free knife in CSGO. Now, no bullshit, cutting right to the chase. The best way to get a free knife in CSGO is to make a video about how to get a free knife in CSGO, and I'm going to demonstrate how you can get your free knife by duping people into thinking they'll be getting theirs. So, first things first, we need to start on the most important aspect of our video, the part that, above everything else, we need to get right, and that would be the clickbait. Without it, our video is going to be powerless. It's going to be no different to Samson from the Bible if you cut off his hair. So we'll start on the title. Now, it's important we don't go too over the top. We don't want it to be too ridiculous. So I was thinking we'd go for how to get a super expensive knife really quickly for free. Now, a question for the observant viewer. What's wrong with this title? Anyone? Anyone? Ah, up the back there. Yes. That's right, Timmy. We've forgotten to put it in all caps. If we want people clicking on our video, we need to make sure it looks like we're screaming at them. So we'll fix that up. Now, we also need a nice looking thumb to get people's attention. So first of all, make sure you use a really expensive high-end knife. Yes, it might not be realistic, but that's not the point. It's all about the dream, not the reality. And we also need some nice, big, eye-catching letters. Also, notice how we've made the free gold to get people's attention. See? Look guys, free, free. Draw your attention here, and we'll stick a nice looking piece of dust too to wrap up the thumb. Now, there's one final thing we need to take care of here, and that's this disclaimer here. I think it's important to have these things on the thumbnail so people can see them before they click. It's just a matter of ethics and appropriate disclosure. And now that we've gotten that taken care of, we can focus on figuring out what the content of our video is actually going to be. And like any good operator in this space, we're just going to steal it off other YouTubers. Now, I thought this video here looked like a good place to start, so let's crack it open and see what's happening.
Now before you continue watching this video, I just want to let you guys know this is not another one of those clickbait videos.
Not another clickbait video. Oh, intriguing. Let's see how this plays out then.
I do have a referral link down in the description.
So it's not a clickbait video, but I am gonna jump straight to my referral link. Interesting, interesting.
So what is Zen Gaming? Zen Gaming is basically a website where you can 1v1 or 2v2, and if you win, you'll gain points. With those points, you can then redeem skins or also knives.
Okay, skins for playing the game. Sounds promising.
So, if you want to go to the marketplace, simply just click over here. And here you'll be shown all the skins that you can potentially win. So if you have 500 points, you can get skins from...
Comments must be filled with love and oh wait, what's this? Just to confirm, we need to win 3,500 games. Each one you said takes 5 minutes, so that means 17,500 minutes or 291 hours. More than 10 days straight just to get a knife. Assuming we win every game. If you lose, you lose the 5 coins.
This is not another one of those clickbait videos.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but you know what I do know? This guy got almost 400,000 views. And can you imagine the referral money involved? I bet you he was able to buy a knife after this video. So this option looks pretty good, but is there anyone else we could try? How about this?
Hey guys, what is up? Today I'm going to be showing you how to go from nothing to a knife again.
Fuck. It's probably just my background, but this guy sounds so much like he's doing a mafia impression to me. So, you know what? Please go on, Fredo.
My first method is going to be gambling.
Gambling, huh? Well, I guess the Godfather would approve, but what are the details?
This is by far the fastest way to get a knife, and if you want, you can keep going and bet up two insane things that cost tons of money, like thousands of dollars.
Well, that sounds like a 100% honest and realistic way to depict gambling, but do you have anything to say to those pesky skeptics who aren't so convinced?
I know you guys are thinking, like, this is gambling, so I'm just gonna lose all my money, the house always wins, and, you know, you're thinking you aren't gonna make any money off this and you won't get a knife, but trust me, you're wrong.
Do you hear that, gambling skeptics? You better be prepared to be fucking owned.
I have some affiliate codes linked in the description. Type in my code that I'll have put next to the link in the description, and then you'll get free money.
Okay, so we're getting the affiliate codes in there. It's a very important part of getting the video right, but where do we go from here?
It's not a ton of money, but the great thing about it is you can take that money and bet up to hundreds and thousands of dollars.
Yes, betting up from a 50-cent code to hundreds and even thousands of dollars. Very realistic, but can we spice this up with a dodgy personal anecdote?
Like I said before, one of my friends actually got a knife.
Sorry,
in
my
like
girlfriend
an
asked me to
hour
get naked.
using one of
I
these
couldn't
codes.
object.
Well, case closed, I guess. Very convincing.
This method
because
is
she needed my
actually
pants to
insane, and I
wash,
don't
so.
understand how these gambling sites get away with giving you free money.
Yeah, I know. Big mystery, huh? It's almost like something isn't quite right here, but you know what? I guess we'll just never know.
But
No, are we
so
going back
many
towards Velia, or are
of
we
the
going
sites in
farther?
the
Take a right.
description for you to try out. If you try
Go
them
take a
all
right. Go around
honestly,
this island.
I think that you'll probably
Yeah,
get a
let's
knife
go back through
out
the
of
island.
this. I know I have.
Oh, we know you have, Fredo, and you know why? Because you fucking told us. If we scroll down here, past all the various codes, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them. Okay, so down here, Fredo is very happy to let everyone know he made $7,500 out of this video. $7,500. Most of which, let's be real, probably came from his viewers losing money on these gambling sites. But if we want to make money, well, this looks pretty good, right? We could get
For
a lot of
fucking
knives
what?
with that $7,500. It all
First
sounds
thing in the
really,
fucking morning?
really nice. But is there anything else we could try? Like, I'm going to give one more video a go. So let's have a look at this one. How I got a knife in CSGO for free.
So what I did was, I went over to people on Steam and asked them if they wanted an artwork done for their profile with a nice animation on it in return for some CSGO keys or some skins.
Wait, what? Is this guy advising people they've actually got to work for something if they want to be able to afford it? Fucking hell, mate. You can't monetize that. Do you have anything useful to say?
Also, guys, I do want to mention
not
that
gonna be
if you're
here.
recruiting people to gambling websites with an affiliate
Basically.
system on there, it's actually a pretty nice way of earning money.
That's
Okay,
exactly what
well,
happens.
You know what? Let's go with the gambling option. So, we'll record some footage of me trying to surf while I explain why gambling is actually a great way to profit. I mean, when I tried it in Fallout New Vegas with 9 luck, I made an absolute fortune, so it must be good. And we'll create some affiliate codes that we stick in the description, and then it's just a matter of throwing things together and whacking it onto YouTube. All we have to do now is sit
No.
back and
Are you
wait
gonna
for our
vacuum
viewers'
and
money
shit?
to come in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But hey, if this isn't for you, I do have one other option. You can always
No, you're
laugh as a cam girl and try and scam some skins, just make sure you polish up on your English first, so people can't tell you're actually a 43-year-old guy from Russia. Just a tip, just a small tip. Anyway,
I wonder who that's from.
pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your guts. I'm Jesus. Thanks for watching. See ya.
Dude, there ain't shit. I think so.
So I prepared a couple words just to make sure I got everything right here. Will's hacking addiction started back about 3 years ago-ish. He somehow found out about a hacker camp on an island in Washington and decided to volunteer. With his neon sign transformer and sewing machine pedal all packed, he headed off to camp and ended up having a jolly old time teaching people how to burn shit with high voltage. For some reason, he decided he needed more HackerCon after that experience, and like any good addict, proceeded to volunteer at and attend more than 20 cons a year since then?
25 last year.
25 last year. So if there's any records for attending HackerCons in a short period, I think that Will probably tops that. He's been known to occasionally abduct random con organizers and force them into playing elevator and rooftop cat and mouse with hotel security at some of these events that he goes to, and occasionally hacks the said elevators, as you'll soon find out in this talk. He also knows a thing or two about hacking cars and other stuff. Anyway, without further ado, I give you the one and only rockstar hacker con addict extraordinaire, Will C.
Thank you, Hikari. All right, guys, welcome to Freaking Elevators. So, who am I? As Hikari's wonderful intro can attest, I do high voltage projects. I'm also part of the car hacking village. Come stop by, hack on some scooters with me. I did win the lifetime badge at CypherCon for their CTF. InfoSec is a hobby. I might be looking for a job in it. I'm new to the InfoSec world. I got that noob coin by pretending to know the prices of old DEF CON badges. All right, so let's jump right in. First of all, a myth.
Yeah, Mark,
I'm
I think
sorry
we're
to
getting
disappoint you
screwed,
guys,
my dude.
But you can't control an elevator through its phone system. I know. Everyone's really bummed out now. All right.
I'm not
If
seeing
you want to learn
shit.
how to hack elevator systems, there's these two awesome people.
Yeah, that's a good
Deviant and
idea. What's
Sergeant
up?
Howard. So if you want to know more about elevators and elevator systems, watch their talk from Hope. It's 2 hours long. If you need a shorter version, watch
Because
the
you want some
DEF CON
nerds
talk.
rope.
The 2 hour long talk, they had 3 minutes in it of elevator phone systems. We're also going to be having
Energy
more from
drink
BDO
might
later
be
on in this
nice.
talk. So, some topics we're going to be covering: elevator phone basics. Who here has used an elevator phone?
Yeah.
Wow, that's not a lot of people. Come on, I call these phones all the time. All right, so we're going to be discussing some of the history. I'm going to teach all of you guys how to use elevator phones. We're going to go over information gathering.
You feeling a
tools
chicken
like
sandwich?
use.
Every time I go to
It's gonna be
Chick-fil-A,
a really
I don't
fun
even
time.
want a chicken biscuit anymore. I'm
Legal
like,
disclaimer: I am not a lawyer.
Do they do it?
I went on TV.
I mean,
None of these
Chase
talks
used
that
to
are
get-
recorded
remember how Chase used
involve
to
a live human
eat
talking on the other end, but it will get interesting.
Yeah, but she would
and
get
fun.
nuggets.
Yeah.
Also, don't interfere with emergency.
They already
communication
make nuggets in
systems.
the morning because of the minis. Minis
They're
are just
in place
nuggets.
for a reason.
And she would get
So,
fries.
like I said, please don't hack things in the wild.
If anything, I won't go through the drive-thru menu and ask that. I'll go inside.
Yeah.
At least you're good. At least you're nice.
I want to stress a very good point here. Do not hack the elevators here, please. I don't know if anyone's staying there. I mean, I don't want to tell you where to hack. All right. So let's get into the basics of elevator phone systems. It's that easy button.
A what?
Like an all-time.
Here are some elevator phones. If you take a look,
Yeah, I kind of like
one of these is
carpet
a freight
though.
elevator with a little swinging door there. It's not like ADA compliant anymore.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be good for
All of
your
these have
ride.
something in common.
It wouldn't be good for
It's
you.
pushing that little button. What that button's going to do is it's going to connect you out to a pre-programmed phone
Carpet
number.
just doesn't feel nasty under your feet.
Here's some more
dude.
photos. So
I
this
feel like if
is
you don't wash tile every
China
fucking
and Japan.
day, it just feels nasty.
Take a look. You can still see little phone logos.
She did.
You can see an actual handset just strapped to the
Yeah.
wall there. That one was in China.
Our tiles never
I
felt
did
dirty,
not
so that's
mess with any of the phones in China. I'm a little scared of it, like, so I just took some photos. Here we see some from Dubai and New Zealand. Now, what's
Yeah, she
interesting
just
about
rubs things
these,
in
and I really
circles
wanted to
and
touch on this for any international people,
I don't
there's
trust
no
her cleaning
elevator phone
dishes 'cause
button.
They always fucking come
I don't
out
know if everyone
nasty as
notices
fuck.
that there's just those emergency ring buttons. Those buttons, what they'll do is they'll sound an alarm. That alarm is local to where you are.
Chase is on full on.
So what ends up happening is that, and there's Deviant. So what ends up happening is you have to hold that button in or press it like a number of times in,
Yeah.
and then it will place that call. So it's just something to be aware of if you're brave enough to do this
That's
internationally.
very true, young one.
So how do phones connect to the outside world? They have their POTS lines, VoIP, cell phone. We're going to be really covering just the POTS phone system. It's the plain old telephone system. So the device you use
Oh, dude, I
when
believe
the handset is picked up, you'll notice that in a lot of older elevators, that's called a ring down system. We're going to be covering that in the history portion. The ADA and the ASME. So those are the two things that cover inside elevators,
$5
what needs to be there, how it needs to be there. So in our history here, elevator phones started in '68. We still found rotary phones. Just about every single photo in my slides are ones I've found in the wild. So this ring down system, you pick up that line, it automatically dials the number for you. Just something to be aware of. So if you're just deciding, I want to place a call, it doesn't really work like that.
Yeah. No,
So
I
they
feel
got
it.
required in elevators
call
in
workforce real quick.
76 there. So we see, this is a really good example of a ring down. And we see a rotary phone. That rotary phone again, another ring down phone.
I did so much in that stupid house, and so did Tyler.
So
I'm gonna be honest, Tyler did too.
when you're gonna start hacking elevator phone systems, first thing you should always do is OSINT. You wanna know who that phone dials to. Some phones will dial
And I'll get all the weed I
911.
want.
They should not dial 911. Some phones will dial maintenance workers. They shouldn't dial maintenance workers, but if you're inside an elevator and you place a phone call at 2 in the morning, you're gonna get a groggy guy that says like, what do you want? Who is this? And why do you need my number? It's something to be aware of. So if you're trying to get information for a building, you can use that phone system to acquire other phone numbers. Building information. If you're trying to do social engineering, you want to know your building information. Phone system information, that's one of the most critical things. Phone number information is also rather critical. What ends up happening is you can find these phone numbers out on the internet. You can use Google, and you can just Google for elevator phone numbers. People have published them. There is a elevator phone list published.
Dude, we're getting screwed.
So
We're
here we
utterly
see a
getting
certificate
We haven't seen a
that
fucking
showing an elevator
hotspot.
out of compliance. That's a perfect pretext for
Dude,
why you're
what
there.
the fuck?
Also, there's a notice.
I mean, look at
Truck
your
just
map.
roaming
Is
around
there like
1 in the morning. I
hotspots
took that
over
blurry
here?
photo down in San Diego at TorCon. Just something to be aware of, so you know who's servicing your elevators. Otis is one of the world's
Dude, life
biggest
sucks.
companies. So if you're going to be doing some social engineering,
Fucking rude.
you want to know how you can pretend to be an elevator tech. Say things like, "Hi, this is Deviant. I'm doing a test on the elevator phone system. I need to know the number I'm calling from." And they'll read you back the number. Then you forget to write it down properly. Then you ask again, "Can you repeat that number again for me?" Because sometimes they'll say it quite fast. You want to be remotely targeting companies. This is a little bit more difficult. So when you're doing these social engineering attacks, you're inside that elevator, and that's the easiest way to get these numbers. You're inside, you push that button, you're pretending to be that elevator tech, and then they're just like, "Yeah, here you go, here's the number, enjoy." But if you want to call a business,
Yeah, what was that?
most businesses won't know what their elevator phone number is. They'll have to look it up. So understand that, have a good pretext. Call centers, that's the easiest way to get a number out. You can call into a call center, so knowing where that elevator dials into, if they have a record of who their customers are, and then you can social engineer your way back from there. There's a lot of possibilities. Social engineering is a very valid attack method, and I think it applies to just about everything we do here. So, let's get physical. How to control the elevator with independent service mode and what to look for. So let's say you decided, all right, I'm gonna hop in this elevator and I'm gonna place that phone call. You wanna take control of this elevator. So here we see some key switches. Those arrows point to the independent service mode and how to activate it. Again, you shouldn't do this unless you've had proper training. I believe the core group actually offers elevator training. Flip a switch. I don't work there, you do. So what ends up happening here is once you flipped it into independent service mode, you have control. When those hall calls are placed, no one's gonna be able to get that elevator down to your floor. So you drive it up to, say, the top floor. Now all you have to worry about is who's in that floor area. You can hold that door close button, keep the door closed. Now no one's able to see you. Maybe they can hear you, maybe they can't. If they can hear you, go to a restricted floor. Inside the restricted floors, now, the way I got this photo, I never exited the elevator. I had complete permission to do this, don't worry. So, if you're in independent service mode, you're actively going, say, from floor 20 down to floor 1. As you're passing
we literally
by
haven't been to
floors
a spot
11,
in
10, and
45
9,
minutes.
you take it out of independent service mode, because those floors were still locked, even with that mode engaged. Now what you want to do, you want to basically, as it's being taken out of independent service mode, it levels off at whatever the nearest floor is, and then it just stays there. Now if someone calls it, it'll go to them. Otherwise, the door will be closed and you're like, uh-oh, did I break this elevator? Press the door open button. Easiest way to escape an elevator, press the door open button. If you're worried, you're stuck. And then the door's open. And now you're on a restricted floor. So you can flip it back into independent service mode. Now it won't go anywhere. You can place those calls with ease and not have to worry. Some more things we should touch on though. There's other ways to get it. You have an elevator intercom there in a machine room. All the way to your right there you'll see the patch down panel. We're going to be showing you the tool to be able to tap into that. Use a butt set. Tap in, up and down on the lines. You can dial a 1-800 number like 1-800-444-4444. Pretty easy number to remember. It'll read you back the number you're dialing from. So that's when you're using this tool. You can also tap into those phone lines, just listen in general to what's going on. Multimeter, multi-tools, the lineman set, landline phones.
I think I've seen more whales than hotspots.
I don't know if you guys knew I like phones. You can literally just plug a landline into an elevator phone line, and it will work. It's a POTS line. It's a plain old telephone system line.
It's your driving, bro. You're
That's
scaring
what's
away
the beauty
all
of
the
this.
hotspots.
There's no real protections. There's nothing going on besides that copper pair and then that phone.
Oh,
you want to do some remote programming, or actually some local programming? What you'll need is those batteries. So 9-volt AA. So now let's start getting into the programming of elevator phones, right? Everyone wants to program an elevator phone? I got one right here. We're gonna be able to program this. Come by the Car Hacking Village. We can have a lot of fun with this. If anyone has my phone number, they can dial into this and start messing around. So site ID. When you press a site ID, press number 2 on your keypad. Most of the time, once you've dialed into the elevator, you've got that phone number. You see that call center staff. Now you want to know, okay, well, what are they saying when there's an emergency? Just curiosity. Maybe they haven't programmed it. Once you place that call, you press number 2, you'll hear a prompt of where you're dialing into. If, say, someone has taken an elevator phone, connected it to a phone conference, and then they themselves have exited the conference, what do? You're now having a phone conversation inside of an elevator with everyone else on this conference. This sounds hypothetical. It's definitely happened before. So if this happens to you, press star pound star 0. All these systems are unique.
If
and
you're
we're going to be getting into a little bit of how they're unique and what they apply to.
Yeah,
they're also on PBXs and line concentrators.
The silver one.
So the PBX, the private branch exchange, elevators can have their own. They can also be on, say, the normal business or hotel line. So just be aware of that. So you're inside that elevator, you press that button, and they tell you, oh, you're calling from 4356. That's it.
Yeah, I just really like the fucking
4, 3,
silver
5, 6?
monster, man. That's the only
You're
energy
like, oh,
drink
that's
that I
not
really,
enough
really
digits. You're on a PBX. You can also take the voltage of the line if it's a really low voltage. That can sometimes show you older PBX equipment. There's some more fun phone things you can do in there. Line concentrators. Now, these are really unique to emergency phone systems. What ends up happening is they don't actually think that multiples of these are going to go off at the same time. So, easy way to save money is you have all of these boxes. I think I literally have that box that's in that photo right here. You have all of these connected to one system. They end up dialing all out the same line. Now you might be thinking, well, what happens when they're busy? You get a busy signal. You can only use it one at a time. Inbound calls, they pick up with a double beep, and then you're pressing 1, 2, or 3 to enter into an elevator. So you need to know, am I dealing with a line concentrator or not? And that's sometimes kind of difficult to know until you've actively dialed into the system. Another easy way to do that, though, is if you've dialed the call center once, you push this emergency button, got the phone number, go to the other side of the elevators. Push that button, see where that number is calling from. If it's the same number, you're on a PBX or a line concentrator. Just good things to understand. And when the power fails, it's a party. It's an active party line. I don't know if people are familiar with party lines, but everyone jumps on and you're all connected together. It's a really good time. So elevator intercoms, they're located outside the elevator, normally in the hallway, hoistway, machine room. So these are so that you can talk to them. This is a photo I took just right there, more like next to the elevator. You could flip a switch, turn it on, push the button and listen. We actually have a video. Hopefully the quality is good.
So here we are. You see these sometimes. I've seen elevator intercoms. I've seen them in the motor room more than anything else. But what we're going to do is we're going to try what happens if people are in the elevator and you press this and you don't say a word. So let me get in here. And I'm just a guy in an elevator talking. I'm just talking.
Dude, we're level with Altanova. We need to go the other way, man. Look at the map, bro.
Could you hear me? I didn't think you could.
We're so far away.
All right, let's give it up for Davian. Thank you for letting me use that video. So that's just something to be aware of, an easy way to be able to talk into that elevator.
There's no fish over here, man.
I don't know, is anyone here familiar
Show me
with
the hot
the
spot,
fireman
bro.
phone? Anyone?
Bitch,
So
where?
this is a system that I have really, oh yeah, one person. That's awesome.
Holy
so you probably
shit.
know more than me about this. I have not found a lot of information on these systems.
And you'll feel dumb.
I have talked to firefighters about them because I didn't know a lot of information. The system looks for opens. If it's open, if it's shorted, if there's ground faults, so if one of the lines is run to ground. They have two different styles of wiring. I'm not going to be getting into it. I just wanted people to be aware that this is a phone system inside of an elevator. So
no, dude, look at your map
if you're
again.
gonna
Look how
plug into
far
this,
away
it
we
will
are
sound an
from
alert.
what you fucking
It'll
marked.
be at whatever their command center or like alarm panel. So just understand that. These are the phones. It's a 1/4-inch plug. So you plug in, you're talking. These are used by firefighters if their radios aren't going to work inside that elevator. They're being used less and less. You can also find them outside the elevators. So again, when you're going through, you can see them sometimes even in these hotels. Look for that little panel and that jack. So line detection. When your elevator phone is connected, now they're mandating that you have this device. This was taken at an airport that senses, is the line active? Is this okay? Is everything all right? And it checks maybe once every 10
I've
minutes.
just had my fucking
But inside that check-in,
alchemy stone just going
all it's going
on.
to do is sound like a buzzer or a little alarm. It's not actively
and we haven't even been
going
fishing.
to call someone else because that line is now defunct. Easy way to bypass it, cut the power to it. You can also buy the system itself, get the key for it. You can control the volume. You can reset the device. You can say, hey, don't worry about if there's no phone line connected to that elevator for like 24 hours. And read the manual. So now we're getting like the little later half of my talk. RTFM. Reading that manual is the easiest way to hack an elevator. I literally just walk around with elevator phone manuals. They're not that big. They're fun to read. I hope everyone like picks one up. So who wants to like dial into an elevator and like listen to what goes on? There we go, someone. Wonderful. All right, hopefully everyone heard that. So what we had there, and I personally, I am not a fan of recording other people. I did not want to record the conversations that can ensue from doing this. So after you've heard that noise, you're inside the elevator. You'll hear a weird echo, and you can mute your phone. Just hit the mute, and now you can just listen to them. You can listen to whoever's inside that elevator. You have a few problems with this. If you don't say anything and they don't say anything, it'll time out. If they're saying things and you're just listening, like hearing what's going on, what ends up happening is there's a connection time limit. And again, it's all listed in your manual. If you want to reprogram that connection time limit, you just go, oh, there it is. You set it to like 9, the max it can go. Really 0 through 9 or 1 through 9 are your ranges for these systems.
This is an emergency telephone located at... This is an elevator emergency inside car 1 at... A Street. Please wait for two-way communication. Thank you. Main menu. Press 1 to talk, 2 to program, or star 0 to disconnect.
So, this is just another example of a different system that can be dialed into. Instead of dropping straight into the elevator, you now have to hit 1 to be able to talk to those people. Hit 2 to be able to program, and star 0, disconnect. It just tells you. I did not prompt that message at all.
This is the automated emergency telephone located at... Press 1 to talk to the party. 2 to program. 0 to disconnect. Press 1 to talk to the party. 2 to program. 0 to disconnect.
I don't know if you guys can notice a pattern here. So, again, different phone system, different menu setup, just something to be aware of. I didn't take out the located at. I would have tried to beep it out or something like that. It just didn't have it. When you start getting into this and you're dialing in the elevators, you're hitting number 2 to prompt that site ID. Sometimes you won't get a site ID back. And that means that elevator is not up to code compliance, and that's a problem. I have not done this personally, but I've definitely been on calls where, like a phone freaking party line, and someone dials into an elevator, prompts a site ID, and nothing happens, and they go, okay, well, let's reprogram this and put in the site ID. I know where this building is, and we brought elevators up to code that way. I do not encourage any of you to do this. That's hacking. And you need passwords to get into these systems anyways, so good luck. So let's go. 4 ways to program an elevator. Keypad, switches remotely, and programming cable. The programming cable is mainly with RAF phones. I won't be getting into that. This whole topic can get delved into way deeper and heavier. If you want to like dive into one phone versus another. This is really just that broad overview to get everyone here started in hacking elevators, or at least looking at these systems, understanding them. So, if you're going to use the keypad, these buttons don't work like you think they do. The way to deal with this kind of phone, you see that 9-volt connector right there? You look up your handy dandy manual. This is just the printed out version. But there will be manuals online. So I know Gall, Viking, a whole bunch of different elevator manufacturers have their manuals all online, free to download, PDFs. You're going to be doing switches. So the interesting thing about switches is that they all follow a common type. So one generally sees, and this is like across brands, to be that connect, disconnect. So what that means is that when you push that elevator phone button, you end up being able to place the call to connect it. You can also press it again to disconnect it. So if someone's dialed into an elevator you're in, just press the button again if you don't want to talk to them.
This is my third time. Maybe I'm the bad one.
Position 3, learn mode or
but dude, I saw that fucking.
So for some reason they allow this to be engaged.
Switching servers.
When number 2 is on.
Resets your hotspot.
Allow incoming calls. This is how it's set up by default.
Fucking not, right? Dude, crash into this.
This is a brand new elevator phone.
I'm gonna shoot your cannon.
I have all 3 engaged, and I didn't flip a switch. They're actively just selling these units, brand new from the factory, with the position 1 on, position 3 on, position 2 on.
Like that.
But you might be thinking, well, but they got passwords. All right? How can you get past the passwords, the passcodes? Well, there you go. Here you go, guys.
Damn it.
Everyone should take a picture of this. So What I did was
cool,
I
though.
read so many elevator phone
Okay, I won't
manuals.
waste any more of your fucking cannons.
It's crazy. Viking looked like they had a really secure, like, default
I mean, I
code
understand how it works now, which
up
is
until you
nice.
realize it spells Viking.
It won't let me get off it though. There we go.
The TRE Communications.
Let's do like
I
the
have no idea
Titanic
what's
shit.
going
Okay,
on
you
with
ready?
their number. It's a 5-digit number, the only one I've ever seen. It's a very like odd system. The pound 9000. I've seen that before.
I'll even sit up here, dude. Dude, my guy's actually like has one leg on each side, like he's just chilling. If you think Ross will make up for it, yeah, dude, let's fucking go for it. I think it'll help with the XP wise, you know. But if we're going Ross, take me to Velia real quick so I can get my boat. Because I need the sailing XP. We're right there, bro. Come. Oh, I thought you were bitching about it. I was like, ah, you're an asshole. Yeah, at least we can go to Ross C and get some levels, though. Guess that's better than nothing, right? Dude, do you guys have Wawas in California? It's a gas station that like sells food.
It's not just a gas station up north, it's more of a convenience store.
That's just sick. I have a breakfast sandwich
I can't imagine what they hear.
where the biscuit is a waffle. I don't know, dude. We should change servers again.
God, it's so fucking hot in here.
But I know. You would be surprised, dude. It's a fucking oven.
It really fucking is.
I always say that to you, and you always
I'm
like,
always
no.
comfortable, but I'm doing shit right now.
Oh, that makes sense. All right. I'm gonna eat the rest of this croissant, and then like I'm good to go. I picked the server last time, so maybe you have better luck picking servers. So you pick the server. Alright.
I don't know why the freaking border here gets so dirty, like right in this corner, all around here. I'm dusting it and like cleaning off with all purpose.
Mhm.
And like none of the other borders have that problem.
Oh.
Like down there, it looks the same like over here. Actually, no.
Mhm.
How am I supposed to clean this goddamn box?
Clean the what?
How am I supposed to clean this goddamn thing?
But it says clean.
Huh?
It says clean.
This shit?
This shit.
No. Look at this.
Yeah, right there.
No. Pretty. No, this isn't clean.
Dude, this shit's just as good as fucking Chick-fil-A.
That song is stuck in my head for days now.
My fault.
First of all, fuck you.
Okay, sorry. I just finished eating. Now I'm cracking open my monster. Alright. I wouldn't doubt it. There's one over here, I think. It has 4 cannons instead of 2. Yeah. Hey, you want to fucking you might want to sell your fucking black porgies that you already have. I'm not gonna go all the way to. Are you gonna go all the way to Altanova, or you want to just sell them here? It's 192k for the black porgies if you sell them at fucking Velia. You can always bargain. Yeah, I feel. You gonna pass out? So you got shit to do. I feel, man. I understand. Dude, fuck it then. Either way, bro. Doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I just got it. Yeah, I got fucking 4 mil too. Yeah, I'm taking out my boat now. Alright, man. Sounds good. I'm probably gonna pass out pretty soon too.
Yeah, I don't feel like picking up.
Hmm. No, it's safe, dude. Nothing will happen to it. It is a safe zone. Actually, since you're getting off, dude, I'm gonna try and do these raid bosses. The Dark Rifts, you should have them. You know where the Black Spirit gift thing is? Right next to that, you should see like a fucking like little like head with like horns on it, like a helmet with horns. That's the Dark Rift. Oh, you have to do a quest too, so you might not have it unlocked. See, that's why I only have one character. What class is it? Hey, it was good until it got nerfed. I'm gonna put all my fishing shit in my boat. They can't break your boat, I don't think. Yeah. That's fucked up. I'm back up to 600 mil.